As for right now, it is official that Sakamoto Kole as well as Ceres Fauna are both out of Hololive. And obviously I am feeling sad about it. Hello there, how's there? I'm Ame Gakita there. So obviously today in the chat we are going to talk about Hololive, but more so on Fauna as well as Curly as a whole. Now, to put things into simple context, both of them are graduation, but there is a difference between both of them. Curly decided to take the soft graduation, whereas Fauna decided to take the hard graduation. Now, what's the difference between the hard and the soft one? It's basically that for Fauna, once she's graduated on that she's like no longer associated with Hololive. It means that she is no longer part of the talent behind the character is no longer part of Hololive. She is out there. She's just going to do her own thing. And of course, I previously talked about it about someone that she decided to live her life and do whatever she do best, and that is doing a lot of streaming along the line. You guys have to forgive me that I'm actually still not feeling well. I just got sick. I mean, like, I've been suffering from headache for the past few days. Wasn't feeling very good for the past few days. Can't really blame that because of the bad weather lately in Singapore. But I can assure you guys that though I missed the event for the graduation of Sakamoto Kole, I did watch it after I woke up from the morning and feeling better. So in case you guys are wondering when this random chat is recorded, it's right after the moment I saw the graduation video, and it really kind of like get me wondering about how a lot of the different talent have different mind when they set their graduations as a whole. So for Sakamoto Kole, when her situation is that she decided to do a kind of like concert, a singing, and it just showcased that how much she loves singing. So when I saw the graduation for her, it's like, yeah, you can see that her graduation is more like there is some sort of like event, some sort of like singing this and everywhere. So it is kind of quite a nice way to send her off. Whereas for Fauna, it's really one of I'm not saying that she didn't have a concert. There is quite the concert that she did before 2024, and on the 2025 countdown event itself, she did turn out and do quite a few concert singing. So it's really one of the things that you can just see that Fauna do like singing as well. It's just that probably she doesn't want to be tied down for like things that she can sing or she can't sing, because there is the issue with copyright. Now, that's also applied to gaming as well, but it's really hard to like pinpoint for the game as a whole, especially when a lot of games they do play tend to be from Japan one, and the Japan one is tend to be more on a bit of like stricter side, because quite a few games that I do play and stream, and there is quite a few procedure that I have to be very careful, especially like Atlas game, because I do like Soul Hacker, Megumi Tensei, all those games that Persona series itself. It's like they have a criteria where you can stream the game, but you can't stream the whole game, which I still now to find it very weird. But then again, if that's the rule of the company, then I will I myself have to follow, because I don't want to never get a copyright strike from them. Now that being said, it's really one of the things that you can just see a lot of restriction can tie down to the talent themselves. It's really one of the things that sometimes the company have to do a lot more than just catering to both sides, especially their talent side as a whole. Now, I'm not criticizing Hololive as in a way. It's just that when you see that the difference of how a lot of talent going about, you can just understand from one point of view that the way Fauna want to live is doing more stream, whereas Sakamoto, it seems like she do want to have fun and the enjoyment of singing. It's just that how to you want to cater them to that. And I think probably the controversy back in the days that caused the when Hololive announced the graduation back to back, it really kind of caused a lot of people to attack Hololive in a way, which I kind of like understand what the frustration and the anger. But at the very least, we all know that Fauna was able to reach the 1 million subscriber count before her graduation, and hopefully the company were able to pass the actual talent the golden YouTube pledge for her, even though she's no longer part of being Fauna, at least she will still get as a fond memory that this is what all the supporter or all the follower of Fauna want her to be. Even if she's doing became a new indie VTuber. I'm so sorry, I'm still not feeling well. I probably need to get rest after this. But anyway, one of the things that a lot of people keep saying that maybe there is more treatment given to Sakamoto in a way, maybe because she got quite a few videos here there everywhere, but in a way I can't really say is it really the different treatment, considering that both of them do have the so-called given like a moment of saying like during these 3 years thank you for your things, or even like for 4 years of activities thank you for your achievement of everything. It's like you do see that the company do at least give the basic need of thanking the talents. So maybe for Sakamoto, maybe some of the talents do chip in to decide to do a video for her, but it's really not saying like all other talents not doing the same thing, because considering that in Japan it's just that everyone is in Japan, but as for the EN side, it's like every one of them are kind of like separate from different places, some in US, some in Canada, some in Japan, so you can't really blame the talents for not able to come together to do a proper send-off in a way, considering that even for Fauna video it's more towards like in her, I'm sorry, her graduation is more towards she just sit down to talk to each of them individually, and I still think that it's still a good way to send off, because it does showcase that how each talent want to go off. It's just maybe the sad thing is that we don't get to see their interaction with other talents more from now on. The only issue is that for Chloe, when I say the soft graduation, right, a lot of people need to understand that for her situation, we can't be sure, and I'm personally do not sure whether will she come back in big event or not, is that for soft graduation she will and may come back during time to time if she do get invited or she do feel like it, but it's really hard to know when will she come back or not. It's just that there is a chance of it coming back. It's just maybe some sort of like catch-up game where we hope that she will appear or not. If that is also given to Fauna, if Fauna decided to just say give a camel moment or say hi moment, I think that's still a fair thing that should be given to her, considering that for your activities within the company is not a short time. I know a lot of people will be crying about the part that they wish for them to stay longer, and I can understand that feeling. Even I myself do understand that. But there is also one thing that we all have to follow, is basically that things don't last forever, and we do have to treasure every single moment as much as we can. Even I myself lately has been laminating over the part that so I've been taking more rest nowadays, considering that I've been pushing quite a lot of stream, playing games, and as well as random chat as well. So I'm still having fun doing daily to record all these things, but I have tuned down it a little bit. I think most of my longtime viewers or those people who have been following me on a daily basis will notice that I did cut down a little bit. Not all the time, but there is moment when I cut down, like even the random chat recording, or when I unable to record, I just highlight in my stream or as a note, or even in my Discord saying that I'm not feeling well to do recording. This is really one of the rare moments where I just watched the video for the graduation of Sakamoto-san and Sakamata-san, and even myself, I know you guys will be wondering like, am I reading a script? Yes, I do write a few notes here that is right in front of me, but it's just that my mind is not working well. I'm having a headache lately because of the weather, and I'm very sensitive to weather. I mean, like, there's a reason why I call myself Ame Gakita. It's basically the rain is here. It's not that because when the rain is here I'm getting sick. It's the humidity and the temperature that is affecting me, my body badly. So I'm not been feeling well due to that, and that's causing me a headache. So, but don't need to worry. I do take medicine lately. Just I've been told to rest more and don't get myself stressed too much. I think probably because of the new year where I have to do the spring cleaning, that add on to the stress. But other than that, I just need a little bit more rest, and it's hopefully after the Lunar New Year I will be fine. But how to say, for now, let's not stress too much of it. I mean, like maybe I was also kind of like feeling sad over the Fauna situation, graduation and colleagues graduation. But then again, what can I say? Another thing to know, that I actually do notice for quite a long while is that a lot of the group the generation group within Hololive has been like, most of them dropped to 4. Even the one that Fauna belonged to initially was the Holo Council, which include of Sana at the time, which later they dropped to 4, and then they invite Irish to it, and then it increased back to 5, and now that group is now dropped to 4 again. And it's really one of the things that I feel like I noticed within Hololive is that it should not be a number 5. Like for some reason, I don't know why. It's like Hololive, I know a lot of people believe that 4 is not a good number. Like 4 in Japanese or in Chinese can mean the word death because it sounds very similar. They are using the same hiragana or hanping depending on which language you are talking about. But to me, I also don't think that the word sounds similar to death doesn't mean it's a bad thing, because a lot of people don't understand is that the word itself can, like, that is sound very similar to 4, can also mean good thing, which in a way can mean like everything is smooth or thing is nice. And I think that with how a lot of generation had dropped to 4, amazingly quite a few still stay at 5. I think it's best for Hololive company cover to reconsider the number of debut they want to go at one whole. I mean, like 5 obviously is quite a nice number because it's kind of like 5 different personality, but with how there seems to be a curse within the company where a lot of group drop to 4 for some reason, I think it's fair for them to maybe start at around 4 people, because considering that it seems to be some sort of curse. Maybe someone is cursing the company, who knows? I mean, like, that's just my speculative thought. But then again, it's really one of the things that a lot of generation have dropped to only 4 members, and hopefully maybe and in future we will see that maybe there won't be any more graduation for Hololive, and even if they do debut new members, it'll be at least around 4 members. But then again, I know some people will be saying like, is it 4 like really the curse along the line? Do take note that if you guys look at the first photo star members, it's 4 guys, okay? And now how many graduate? 2 of them at one go. So I don't think it's really they want to go at 4 members at one shot, maybe because of reasons. But again, it's really hard to like have a specific number to satisfy everyone and the company as a whole. Don't jump into conclusion thinking that maybe 5 is a curse or 4 is a curse along the line. There's no such thing. It's just that when there's like, in my view, there is disagreement within the company, obviously things can go south. And I mean, like, not just because you can't go east, west, or north. It's just that when everything goes south, it really goes south. Nothing you can do about that. So as for now, the only thing I can only hope more for 2025 is Hololive and Holostar doing better. That's all I can hope for them. But if not, what can I say? I just probably just sit down here facing the screen and just hope that each of the members are having fun and live that moment. That being said, at the end of the day, it is just a random chat. Not gonna claim too much or do yet too much. I mean, like, the moment I get way longer than for some 15 minutes, I think I'm gonna just end up hurting my throat anyway. So with that being said, whether you agree or disagree, do you think that the graduation affect you in a good or bad way, or maybe like saying like the talents, hopefully they will able to stand strong and move on forward? Who knows? I mean, like, the comment section is for you guys to comment on. If not, if you do like this video, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe for more random chat where I talk about stuff that sometimes makes sense, doesn't make sense, all random at time, but I want you guys to have sorry, it's not having a random day, but have a nice day or night. Bye.